Good stuff there. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Collins. Shot clock at 6. From deep. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Now Booker. Blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herder, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Good work there as it goes.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And Young, here we go. Outside Herder. Outside Young. Back to Capella. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Young against Paul. Collins outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Outside Herder. Young against Paul. Young inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Now here's Herder. Booker defending. Herder can't hit. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Herder. Pass to Capella. Now here's Collins. Can they get it? And Ayton pulls it down.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Outside for Booker. And he drives in. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. Crosses over. And the layup is up and in.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. They get it again. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Paul with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 9.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Pass to Herder. Paul against Young. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Here's Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Aiden. And here's Booker. Aiden with a screen. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Over to the left wing. Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Paul passes to Booker. Into the lane. And he can't jam it through. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, leading by 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Herder with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively from 12 feet. Back to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Crowder with a steal. And here's the fast break. Paul's got space. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Herder defending. Crowder with a screen. Here's Booker. That one a little long.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Ball against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks trailing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game. Young against Paul. Pass to Collins. 13 feet out. That one rolls around and rims out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Paul, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
his first personal foul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Paul hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young against Bridges. Pass to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot that time not on target. The Suns go the other way with it.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Paul. And a deep three from Young. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Hunter. Another shot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Paul. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bogdanovich against Paul. Hunter on the wing. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with the bucket. He's got 9.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Capella screen on Bridges. Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Phoenix liking their chances. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for the Hawks, we've got Danilo Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3 spot.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Right outside. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Lots of room. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And the Suns get another 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right, pass to Bogdanovich. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Inside, they need this. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. And here's Booker. Give him 20. Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wright finds Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And there's the drive. Okongwu. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. And there's the lob. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A nice shot by Gallinari.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Now here's Bridges. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Booker attacking. Got a hand on it. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Nice D from Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Takes it inside. Good chance here for Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Now here's Wright. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wright against Paul. Pass to Bridges. The 3. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Wright from the arc. Crowder with a steal. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Paul. Booker against Bogdanovich. Crowder outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Capella.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Pass to Hunter. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. And he banks in the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Young against Paul. Outside for Booker. There's the drive. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits. One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Misses the three. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
And both free throws good for Collins. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 5. Booker with it. Now Herder defending. Here's Ayton. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Hawks shooting 34% so far in this one. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. There's the three. And they'll get another chance. Collins passes to Young. Hunter with the ball. The three is up. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Left side Paul. Here's the three. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hunter. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes.
Young from long range sinks the tray.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Trying to get back on track, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
There's Young with the three, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Outside Paul. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Right side Hunter. Outside Herder. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now Crowder. Outside Booker. From deep. Misses. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Here's Booker. Hits from the high post.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Heat on offense. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Butler can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And Butler gets it to go.
Jimmy Butler's so consistent from the mid-range, and if the defense wants to take away the 3 in the restricted area, work that shot, no problem.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Shot from the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler passes to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Over Booker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Stolen by Tucker. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Paul. And the Suns miss again. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I caught up with Phoenix's head coach. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. Logic is sound. Execution will be tougher, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Paul penetrating and stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Throws it up high. Robinson finds Tucker. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
He takes it in. Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Over Booker. Adebayo against Ayton. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Paul with the ball. He has 6. Booker in the corner. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Latre. Rebound by the Suns. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get right back to the action when we...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Bridges kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 16 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Tucker. Robinson for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker on the wing. Bridges. Good on the 3-point shot.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Down low, here's Robinson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson with it. Bridges covering. Butler from outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A nice shot by Booker.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Lowry against Paul. This is it to Butler. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
The shot's good.
One way afraid to make the defense second guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
Pass to Booker, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Suns ball.
Here's Booker. He's got 7 from the high post, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. That's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Crowder finds Bridges. Outside Crowder. Bridges passes to Booker. To the middle. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. In transition, here comes Miami. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 6. Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray. Tucker's got 6 points.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Hangs in the air. Tries again. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Lowry. Over Paul.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul outside. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
22.
The Suns on top.
21.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this guy is so good in transition situations. DeAndre Ayton runs the floor like a deer.
Lowry finds Robinson. This one for 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Again, Phoenix.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
The pass to Lowry. They need this. Bridges against Butler. 5 to shoot. Outside for Robinson. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
On the wing, Booker. He's got 9. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Paul for three. Bridges inside the three-point line. Three-pointer, Crowder, and he's good on the three ball. Crowder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Robinson dishes to Butler. Pass to Lowry. The three. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. And it's Paul penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. To end the run, kicks it to Tucker. For the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Crowder is it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Butler, and stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Spins. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Back to Paul. 40 seconds left in the third. Booker the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Butler launches from deep. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Paul against Adebayo. 3-pointer, Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Lowry kicks to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Butler against Bridges. Adebayo, just 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Bridges, and stolen by Butler. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now Butler. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. A drive by Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Butler. Bridges with the steal. Butler with the steal. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Bridges. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 18. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Butler goes in. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Crowder. Passes it to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Offline from the high post.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Bam Adebayo taking
and so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And stolen by Booker. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And 12 points for Jay Crowder.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Bridges against Butler. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. And Miami has possession, trailing by 19. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Tucker, defended by Crowder. Miami no good on that time either. Paul surveying the floor from deep three-point range. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
So here are the Jazz starting five.
Here we go.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Crowder against Bogdanovic. Back to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Over Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Shoots from the baseline. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Oh, deflected. Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Over Crowder. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Booker for 3. Offensive board. Ayton. Ball from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Mitchell. Five to shoot. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Crowder. Charity stripe shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns trailing. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Royce O'Neal.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's Paul off the drive, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The 3 from Mitchell on target from range.
Three-point field
Mitchell's
goal.
got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bridges on the attack. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. And again, another missed shot. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. Up again.
They've shown so much energy right from the start. particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Shoots over Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Such a wide open look.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Here's Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out. Mitchell against Booker. 17-foot shot on the way, and he drops that one in. Booker's got 5 now.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ayton passes to Paul. Driving to the basket. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Conley. Shot on the wing. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And Utah has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Bogdanovich tipped back in for 2. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Over Gobert. Ayton, no good. Utah leading. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball against Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Conley. Outside for Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Crowder finds Ayton. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Booker, good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on the quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Mitchell against Bridges. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over Bridges. The Jazz again can't hit.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Ayton, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Paul. They get the rebound. Gobert tries again. That shot off. Bridges left side. Outside for Booker. Top of the key. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Jazz, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Pass to Booker. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to House. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bridges. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Good chance here for Booker.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton finds Bridges. His first shot attempt. That one rolls around and rims out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Right side Pascal. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. Second chance effort. And Crowder with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. This one for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Paul passes to Bridges. Inside. Outside for Booker. Crowder, a screen on Clarkson. To the paint. And Crowder with the jam.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Paul passes to Ayton.
Utah foul.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges against Mitchell. This for the tie. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Ayton's got 6 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Mitchell against Bridges. Fires the 3. And another miss by Utah.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul drives in. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Got a piece of it. On the break. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Now here's Booker. With 1 on the clock. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker, just 5 on the clock. And another basket for Phoenix.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Pass to O'Neal. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. A nice shot by Mitchell.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. right side. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker going inside. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. To the inside. Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 9.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, my. Man, they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these previous plays undisputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside for Booker. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. Over Bridges. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley finds Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The 3 from Mitchell connects from downtown.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. 5 on the clock. Conley against Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz. 3-pointer. The shot by Conley. No good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Booker. 4-3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Now Paul. Stolen by Conley. So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Here we go. Now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5 and taken away by Paul. Lobbed up there for Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And the Hawks with possession. Passes to Herter. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Young against Paul. Young taking his time here. Here's Herter, defended by Bridges. And Herter gets it to go.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
There's the pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Takes it inside, and Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Capella kicks to Young. Dishes it to Hunter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Young with the steal. Hunter the pass to Collins. Inside. And Young kicks to Collins. Over Ayton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Paul kicks to Booker. From about 16, here's Ayton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Young drives in. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Young against Paul. Outside Crowder from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
And here's Young from the arc. Hawks passing it around. Hunter no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Young passes to Herter. Shoots the 3. And Trae Young gets the 3.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Ball against Young. Bridges kicks to Booker. And he drives in, and the dunk by Booker. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Young outside. Shoots over Bridges. Paul grabs the board. The Suns leading. Lobs it up for Crowder. The shot off that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Booker, and that one released in time, but no good.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter using his size.
So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young passes to Capella. Kicks to Collins. From downtown, Young from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Crowder inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Crowder's got 5 now.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Young from deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix leading by 3. To the middle. To the inside. Ayton dishes to Paul. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post, and he connects with the jumper. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Outside Collins. To the paint. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Right side Crowder. Back to Bridges. Booker with it. And Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Booker.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hunter kicks to Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Huerter. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Put the ball in Huerter's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponent.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player. People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Back to Huerter for 3. That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
1:31 left to play in the first half. Pass to Hunter. Capella dishes to Hunter. Unloads. The Hawks again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Herbert, defended by Paul. In the corner, Collins with it. Passes it to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins kicks to Young. Over Bridges. Young, no good.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Booker the pass to Paul. Bridges left side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down low, Booker finds 8. To stop the drought. Nice move. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Collins. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. The drive by Booker. Stolen by Collins. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bridges with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he...
19.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
20.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Here's Wright. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 4. Now Paul. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And it's off from 3-point range.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. Paul passes to Booker. To the middle and stolen by Wright. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Booker. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Okongwu. They get a hand on it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Bogdanovich. Cloak loose. Out to Gallinari. Fires from deep.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete Terrific effort at the defensive end.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Atlanta on D. 4-point game. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Paul against Wright. Gallinari, a screen on Booker. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Crowder goes in, and Crowder slams it in.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Wright, the pass to Bogdanovich. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Atlanta again missing.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Wright with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich passes to Wright. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Back to Crowder. And Crowder jams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Wright against Paul. Wright, the pass to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Okongwu. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Paul against Bogdanovich. Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Double by Bogdanovich. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Wright against Paul. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bridges for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young, right side, pulls up on the wing. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. No good on that one. The Hawks trail by 10. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Young from the arc. Bridges with the steal.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
To the left wing. Bounce pass Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Paul can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Young drives in and stolen by Ayton.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
A nice shot by Booker. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Young kicks to Capella. Clock at 4. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the wing right side. Paul for 3. Ayton wide open. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 13. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Booker outside. Shoots. That one wide left.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Pass to Crowder. Paul right side. Crowder dishes to Bridges. He kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Young against Paul. Over Young. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Phoenix leading by 8. Paul outside. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Booker. High post try. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Chris Paul.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And there's the pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. Over Collins. And that one goes long. And stolen by Booker. It's stolen by Capella. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for
left-sided backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
The shot, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges. Booker for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Over Booker. Robinson finds Lowry. Robinson against Booker. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Butler. No good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Booker. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And they're running. Here's Tucker. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Heat. Bridges misses. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Booker to the middle. Ayton, no good. Bridges against Butler with the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Tipped. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Ayton with the stuff.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. The 3. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Tucker, stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. That's good from Paul on the assist from Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
The Suns leading. Here's Paul driving inside. Goes back up. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder outside. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. "20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Adebayo a screen on Paul. Lowry goes up with it again. Adebayo up top. They shoot again. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the lob, and then Adebayo slams it in.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
The drive by Paul. Adebayo with the rejection. And here comes the break. And Adebayo slams it in.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Robinson. And again, it's the Suns missing. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader and he sets the tone. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Outside Tucker. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. From the arc. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Outside Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Booker. Down low. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. For 3, Robinson. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. In transition, here come the Suns. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Ayton's got 6.
Well, this guy is so good in transition situations. DeAndre Ayton runs the floor like a deer.
Pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Lowry outside. Back to Adebayo. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Crafty move. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Here's Booker. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Now here's Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Lets it fly from 18. Lowry, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Booker on the take. They grab their own miss. Outside Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
It's Booker on the wing. To the inside. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Spins. Shot from 16. Ayton. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
He got it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those...
And the first half comes to a... We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. To the paint. Robinson finds Lowry. Ooh, Paul with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Phoenix shooting at about 44% so far.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Ball against Lowry. Inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
The drive by Paul, and that one drops. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Outside Butler. Fires from the wing. Again, the Heat score.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Robinson. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Another three for Phoenix.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Takes a 13-footer. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Steps back and shoots. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Tucker up top. Back to Lowry. The crossover. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-4 run. Paul against Lowry. Here's Aiden. Outside for Booker. Adebayo gets a hand on it. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Lowry. Paul with a steal. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Lowry, the pass to Butler. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Lowry finds Robinson. 1:16 left in the third. And again, the Heat missing. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler passes to Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
That free throw good from Lowry. The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. And it's Paul off the drive. And Aiden with the stuff.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. And he gets it back. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Crowder grabs the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
That one's good for 2.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Here's Tucker. And so the ball out of bounds. Aiden tucks it last. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's Crowder. Robinson with the block. Deflects the pass. Outside Booker. Pure from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 12.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
For 3, Robinson. Kept alive. Here's Tucker. Right side, Robinson. Bridges against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Booker, here we go. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Lowry, good.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready for 3.
Now here's Ayton. Right side, Paul. Good on the shot. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Robinson on the wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Here's Paul. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. No good with the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Ayton passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
From the high post. And he connects with a jumper. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter. The Suns have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Crowder goes in. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
Phoenix ball.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker, good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Oh, there's the alley. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Robinson against Booker. Robinson passes to Butler. Now Lowry. Robinson finds Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Left side Robinson. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly...
and you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. It's a big break for the defense.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. To the left side wing. Conley with the 3. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bridges. And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker outside. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nailed from 3-point land. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Here's the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The pass to O'Neal. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high. His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. Conley with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 20 feet out, the Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
On the wing, Booker. Pulls it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Booker's got 5 now.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Here he goes. Bogdanovich, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by Booker.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Mitchell. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. That's now 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Crowder. Booker with a deep three. Again, the miss by Booker. Inside, there's Bogdanovich. It's a hand on it. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back in your pin.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Really left alone that time. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Outside Crowder. From deep. Rebound, Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Mitchell. They get the rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
On the wing, Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Shot from the top of the key. Oh, that's offensive interference. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Paul. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Here's Paul. For 3, Booker. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Passes it to O'Neal. High post, Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Back to Gobert. Lock at 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Looking to get it going. And it's Mitchell missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Jazz trail by 4. Now Conley still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell gets in there. Conley with the assist. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Ball outside. Booker outside. Over Conley. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets...
Thank you, David, for that interview.
20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Eric Haskell. Also Whiteside out there. And it's House in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Crowder kicks to Paul. Pops it up for Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Ayton. Bridges left side. And the 3 off target. Utah trailing here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Booker. Drains it from 17 feet out. Booker's got 18 points.
Now, how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
The pass to House. Into the lane. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Paul dishes to Bridges. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And shot on the way. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Marks it on the wing for the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
Paul outside from down low. And the shot is long. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pascal finds Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to House. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here comes House, leading the fast break. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. With three, Booker, and stolen by Whiteside. Outside, House. Crowder against Whiteside. Outside, House. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Clarkson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. It's House outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Paul, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Out to the right wing. Pascal with his screen on Bridges. Back to Pascal. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Over Paul. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Booker. Off the left rim and out. Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Alexander Walker passes to House. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots over Crowder. The Jazz with another miss. Got a piece of it, and we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Conley setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul outside. And Ayton throws it down.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Bridges. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Mitchell driving in.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Here's Ayton, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And they continue to control the glass.
It's stolen by Gobert. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And here's the fast break. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Conley feeling it out. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Outer dishes to Bridges. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Both free throws good from Booker. Jazz trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley with it. Here's Mitchell. Yep, right through the net.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Booker. And here's Crowder. Pocket 6. A drive by Booker. Lobs it up for Crowder. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. So the wing on the left. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Now it's just a 3-point Phoenix lead. Ball outside. To the paint. The kick out to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. A nice shot by Booker.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
The pass to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Booker the pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Ayton. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Shot from free throw range. Here's Gobert. That 3 off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up with the Suns. Leading by 5. Booker outside. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really